KFOX AM 1160 and 101.1 FM. And you can join us on Facebook Live as we talk to four ladies from the Harmony Grove Lutheran Church who promise they're going to sing for us in harmony this morning because they are Harmony Grove, right, ladies? Yes?
Yeah.
They do not sound entirely sure about that at all. All right, so just so folks can distinguish voices, if you could each introduce yourself.
Brenda Mosick.
Mary Lou Rolls.
Darlene Shields.
Myrna Orr.
Okay, that microphone there is not acting very nice for us. Maybe we can pull that a little closer to you, Myrna, there, and we'll see if we can get it a little stronger. And get out your big voice. Pretend you're yelling at Wayne or something. Okay. All right, so Harmony Grove Lutheran Church has certainly been in the news here in the last 6 months. The fire that really caused serious damage at the church in February, and then in the months since, folks wondering, well, what's going on in Harmony Grove? Are they going to reopen the church? Are they rebuilding? Is what's going on with the church? And I want to start there just so folks know what your plans are, because there are people doing fundraisers, and the church is still a strong church, isn't it?
We hope so.
Yeah. Okay. So who's going to be the spokesperson who's going to tell me what's in the plan? All right. They're pointing at each other right now. So who's first?
Mary Lou, I guess.
Okay, Mary Lou, you're first.
Well,
Isn't it interesting? They pointed at two other people, and then you're the one that got the job.
Yes. We are in the process of rebuilding. Right now, they're doing the electricity work, and they're putting up the drywall. So we are in the process.
Yeah. Boy, just the cleanup
that
would have been
was-
the biggest part of it,
Yes.
right off the bat,
Yes.
right? Yeah, but hopefully that is well on the way and already putting up drywall. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's exciting news.
It is exciting.
It is exciting news, and I know from the church pianist's standpoint, you got to get your hands on the keyboard, don't you?
Yeah. It was
Yes.
sad to see.
Let's get a little closer to that mic
It was
there.
sad to see that piano. I've been playing it since I was 14.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, it was sad.
Boy, you know that mic isn't going to work at all. Let's all go over to this one microphone, and you could pretend you're. I guess there were only 3 Mills brothers, weren't there, and 3 Andrews sisters. But you can be a quartet around the microphone there here this morning. So the you got a new piano?
We did. It's a used, old, new piano, yes, from Bill Mitchell. His dad was a pediatrician here in town.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
And you've had your fingers on it already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Myrna and I went and checked it out, and
Yeah.
then I acquired some muscle between my 2 boys and a couple, and her son David.
Yeah.
And they got it hauled to my house, so it's being taken well care of at my home.
It's waiting for its opportunity,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It's
Isn't it?
waiting for its new home.
All right. Is there a timetable at all for when you will be back in the church? You're just waiting for that to happen.
The construction people are saying at least a year.
At least a year before you're in. Well, you're going to beat the Notre Dame Cathedral. You can look at it that way. You can look at it that way. I know that as a church, it has been extremely heartening to you, the reaction that you're getting from other churches and from people who aren't even part of the faith community. There have been a lot of people that have stepped up, haven't there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Let's swing that microphone over, or you could swing yourself over there, Myrna.
We're just so grateful and appreciative of all the people that have never even seen us, have never even seen our church, and yet they want to share what they have with us. We have a church right now that's in the process of doing a kitchen shower for us.
A kitchen shower.
A kitchen shower.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. The
Yeah.
one in Homer City that's doing a bike run and a
Motorcycle
motorcycle
hog
ride.
roast.
Oh, the hog roast.
roast.
Yeah, that's Church
Yeah.
of the Nazarene.
Yes,
They're doing
yes.
that.
And Grove Chapel, our sister church, has been so gracious. You know, they've let us use their facilities. They've let us join in with them. They even backed up their hour of service.
Oh, yeah.
And we moved ours 1 hour ahead, so we only have one service. But it's just amazing, the people that have came forward. We're so appreciative.
Yeah, I know.
A lot
And,
to be thankful for.
you know, that's one of the interesting things is, you have friends. Sometimes you don't know who they are until that moment when you need them. And maybe you could talk about that a little bit.
You never know whose friends are out there until you are in a time of need. I know myself, a lot of people shared memories of our church with me Myself, I've been a longtime member. My family prior to me were members years ago. And people keep coming and saying, can we help? Can we do something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful that so many have stepped up. Even a church that takes up a collection and maybe sends a couple of $100. All of it is a part of the recovery, isn't it?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, so Harmony Grove Lutheran Church, the fire hit, the rebuilding effort is underway. Lots of people are stepping up to help. There's also a pastoral
That's the other
element to
concern.
all of this as well, isn't
Yes,
there?
yes. Our pastor passed away in
October.
October.
Yeah.
So, and that was unexpected also. So we've been hit kind of double hard.
Yeah.
Double
yeah.
whammy.
You need that kind of leadership, though, that becomes
Yes.
with a church family. And you realize at that time that it's, a church is not a pastor. A church is a whole family, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's right.
And so you pull together for that.
Need a lot of prayer.
Yeah. Well, and that's an ongoing thing.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Always need a lot of prayer. So as you think about where the church is going and where you hope to be within a year or 2 or 3 years, I know that you feel led by the Lord, or else the ministry wouldn't go on, would it?
Right.
Right.
Exactly right.
Absolutely. All right. So how can people help?
Number
Pray.
one, pray.
Number one, pray. Okay, absolutely. And I'm sure that if somebody wants to come up with an idea that's going to help to raise some money, maybe to defray some of the costs for you, you'd appreciate that as well.
We didn't know anything about the hog roast or the motorcycle run.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know who those people are. And same way with the church that's having the shower, the kitchen shower.
What church is that, by the way?
Church of God
Church of
on
God,
Lutz
Lutz
School Road.
On Lutz School Road. Okay. All right.
But when the fire happened, we had a lot of churches called and said, you're welcome to use our facilities. You can join us. You can use it for your own, have your own service. You can do it however you want. And we just want to thank everybody, and anybody that wants to contribute is certainly more than welcome. We've had individual people that have given. It's just been overwhelming.
Yeah.
We've been so fortunate.
Yeah. Is there a particular depository that's being used for people who send in funds?
Yeah.
Well, they can send it to the church, and then we have a building fund that we're doing.
Okay.
So
So the address would be Harmony Grove Lutheran Church.
6584 Five Points Road, Creekside, Pennsylvania 15732.
All right, so somebody just reached over and dropped their pencil, and now they're bending over, they're picking it up, and they're searching for the clean piece of paper. So I think they ought to have them and be ready now. Give that whole address again, if you
Okay,
would.
Harmony Grove Lutheran Church, 6584 Five Points Road, Creekside, Pennsylvania 15732.
Very good, very good. When you go back to the night of the event, that's such a terrible memory. But then in the very next night, when people gathered for prayer, and you had that parking lot full of people in that cold February air, that must have just picked you right back up.
Yes, it did.
That
It
was
was-
overwhelming.
It was overwhelming.
And the
Yeah.
fact that it was one of our members, who's now an ordained Lutheran pastor,
Yeah,
who came up from Aliquippa, and it was just such a wonderful night.
yeah, absolutely. All right, so there you just sent a little chill up my spine with that one, just understanding. I imagine there have been a few moments like that in the last 6 months.
In the same evening, we shared communion with the whole community, which
Right.
was very touching,
Wow.
too.
Yeah.
Wow. That's terrific stuff.
And I think we need to thank the fire departments for all their
Yes.
efforts, all
Oh,
our
yeah.
firemen coming out from all over everywhere. There was fire departments from everywhere there that came to help.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
When
Came
that
back for the vigil.
Huh?
And
Yeah,
came
get
back.
back to the vigil, but
Yeah.
I mean, there was people there, fire departments from Katanning area even came, Dayton.
yeah.
I mean, they were from everywhere. It was unbelievable watching them.
I was sitting at my desk that morning when that call came in, and so I was listening as they were communicating back and forth, and just to see the amount of teamwork that goes in to something like that, and the way they were fighting to save that church. How about that? That was just a tremendous effort.
Yes, it was.
Tremendous. All right, so once more, that person whose pencil point broke off when they were writing that, now they have a pen in their hand. If you would like to help the Harmony Grove Lutheran Church in its recovery, give that address once more if you would.
6584 Five Points Road, Creekside, Pennsylvania, 15732.
Very good. You keep us up to date, okay? And anytime there's an event coming up, or if some other church or other organization is out there right now and they're thinking of holding a fundraiser, let's encourage them to get in touch with us so we can publicize it, and maybe we can give a little boost to the efforts for the Harmony Grove Lutheran Church. Ladies, thanks for being with us. You're meeting at the Grove Chapel Lutheran Church. Service times on Sundays?
10 o'clock.
10.
10 o'clock on Sunday mornings.
We want to thank you, Todd, and the radio station for having us here today.
Yes.
For
Our
having the
pleasure.
opportunity.
It's our pleasure. It's so good to see y'all. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.